Is it summertime yet? Nope, just another cold winter day in good old Kansas City. Let's go and roll that intro and we'll get right into today's subject, which is a review of the Saddlemen Step Up seat for Harley Davidson Dyna's 06 Plus. Roll it. Thanks for joining me again here, Chopper Pet family. I hope you've had a good start to your new year here. Yeah. Don't ask me what that was. I don't know. I don't think my brain's quite fully awake yet. Spoken on the Saddlemen seat in a few of the videos, but I never did a full review. Watch it. So I figured now would be the best time as any because one, I wanted to go ride and figure out something to do. And two, I think I got about 2,000 miles on the seat since I purchased it. And one thing I will say about this seat, cannot stress this enough, is give it time.
I wish you had more time.
And be patient. Now with that said, let's talk about why I'm saying that. When I first got this seat, it was an immediate upgrade over what I had. I had been using a stock StepUp seat, which is actually kind of styled similar. It's kind of like a Step Up that was made by Harley. It wasn't very firm. It was a good 100-mile seat. You go shopping. You don't necessarily just want to do what the cool kids are doing. That might have been how I landed on this seat. There was a lot of them for sale at the same time, like secondhand. So I was a little nervous actually buying one. Like, what's the problem? Why is there so much resale on this seat?
Okay. Do it.
I mean, are they trading bikes? Do they not like the seat? What's the deal? What I decided to do was I contacted a vendor. I went ahead and took the plunge. I feel like I paid $420 shipped for mine, which I think is a average price, if I'm not mistaken. I could be gotten ripped off. You guys can tell me in the comments below there, but I thought $420 was about the average price for a pretty standard seat. What's up, guys? He had skeleton hand mirrors. That's funny. The seat was probably one of my first purchases that I had made where I wasn't sure I was going to like the result. Everything else you can kind of see. It's all visual. You can kind of have an idea as far as if you're going to like it or not. But a seat, I had been through like 7 or 8 seats up to that point. I'm a fat ass. It's hard to find a comfortable seat for a big guy. So anyway, purchased it, got here about a week later. Great turnaround time. Unboxed it, looked at it. I was like, wow, the quality just from the initial unboxing was superb. Had lots of peanut packaging as well as some thick foam, so the seat did not move around at all during shipment. Kudos to Saddlemen for their packaging. Hands down, that was awesome. Of course, when I got the seat in, it was during a time frame where I wasn't able to get out and put a ton of miles on the bike right away. But I was able to sit on the bike, put my fat butt on the bike, kind of got used to the new positioning. It does move you around a little bit as far as probably where you're coming from if you're coming from a stock Dyna seat. I would say it probably lifted me up about 1 inch and forward about 1 inch compared to, again, the seat I was coming from. That's going to be different from the stock solo seat versus the stock 2-up seat versus the stock Lowrider seat. But from where I was coming from, that's what it did to me. So it made riding the bike like a whole new experience again. The positioning, again, puts me a little bit forward, and I'm a tall guy, but I am rocking forwards on mine, which I know is sacrilege. I'm not a canyon carver. and I could take a twisty just fine in these things. Back to the seat though. That's what's important here. I put the seat on, and on the first ride, I was like, oh, this is firm. Really, really firm. The seat comes with that gel padding in there. It was like a rock. And I don't know if it was because it was cold when I got the seat or what. I did about 50 miles the first day, and I was like, uh-oh. I think I might be starting to see what people mean about this seat. I'm sore after 50 miles. I went to the forums. I didn't post anything. I'm not the type of guy who actually will post something, but I will do a ton of research, and there is a ton of info out there saying, give the seat time, give the seat time, give the seat time. So I sucked it up, and I gave it some time, and now we're at about 2,000 miles since the first day I installed it. Has my opinion changed since day one? You better believe it. Hopefully this whole review doesn't sound like it's going to be some somber thing. No, the gel has broken in. This is a very comfortable seat. Now, my endurance for riding is not very high anyway. I don't have the ability to take long trips or, go away all day. Family at home, I can maybe get away for a couple hours usually. Before, my longest adventure of the day was like about 120 miles, and I was broken, just broken after that ride. This one now, my longest ride is right at 200 miles, and the only reason I stopped was because my day had ended and I had to get home. I have no doubt in my mind that this seat is good for me, a 6'2", 350 guy. I could easily go 300 to 400 miles on this seat and be just fine the next day. I have no doubt about it. It's amazing what just letting it break in does for you. The time frame where I noticed it finally starting to conform to my buttocks.
I understand you were wounded. Where were you hit?
In the buttocks,
Was probably around the 1,200 mile mark for me. I got on the bike one day and I was like, okay, it felt the same, but it felt different. That was the day I went out and I did 150 miles like nothing on that day. It was great. I was like, this is what I've been looking for. Holy cow. Sorry guys, I'm getting about 25 mile per hour headwinds right now. It's gusty. Dad wasn't lying when he said he probably wouldn't ride today because of this. I see why. I guess that's what I want people to know about this seat is, give it time. Honestly, it's an investment. It's not necessarily going to be an instant gratification for some people. Now, for some people who can sit on a steel chair all day, they're going to be fine with this thing right away. Me, I needed a little bit of comfort, and I finally have it. So I am very, very happy with the purchase of this seat. I'm not telling you that this is going to be the right seat for you. I would say if you can test out a buddy's, have it put it on your bike and ride a few miles. That way, one, you get to see what a broken-in seat already feels like, and two, you'll know if the positioning is going to be right for you. Because after I got the seat, I was determined I was not going to buy any more expensive seats. I say expensive seats because I have an addiction to seats for some reason. I decided I did not want to do the highway after those couple gusts, so we're going to turn around and go somewhere else. Whew, Burger King smells delicious today. So if you guys have any questions about the seat, feel free to hit me up in the comment section below if you need to know anything. I feel like the seat is maybe a little on the narrow side. So for you white guys like me, your butt's gonna hang off the sides or your thighs, whichever you want to call it really. You're going to hang off the side just a little bit, but nothing uncomfortable. Nothing uncomfortable whatsoever. That's 2 videos in a row. It's taken places where I've never been. Oh, it's a parking lot. Here's a safety tip for you. Whenever life presents you a parking lot, go do some practice on your low-speed maneuvers. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this short review of the seat. Again, I'm not much on doing reviews per se. It's usually, for me, it's either I love it or I hate it. I love it, I hate it, I love it, I hate it. This one, I felt it needed to be justified. Oh, dang, I didn't do it. I thought it needed to be justified that this one takes some time to get the result that you're looking for. Let's try this again, trying to hit that first spot. Come on, chopper. Oh yeah, we got it this time. Oh yeah, low speed maneuver winner. I hate low speed maneuvers, guys, but whenever I find a parking lot, I at least go in there for a couple minutes and do some things. Nothing stupid, just again trying to, when you haven't rode consistently like the wintertime does for me, it's really an awesome thing to go out and do. Just kind of keep that skill fresh, keep all your skills fresh, really. So, all right. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day here today. Chopper Fet. We'll see you on the next dark side. If you want any other reviews done on anything in the bike that you've seen to this point, let me know. I'll make a video about it. Love ya. See ya. Bye.